Next up, we go even deeper into the weeds where topwater baits are the ticket for largemouth bass cruising the shallows. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Booyah Baits and Alumacraft Boats. There it is. That one just came up and just grabbed it. I mean, he didn't explode. He just grabbed it, though. Feels like a pretty good fish to start the day. Man, what more could you ask for? Flat call, yeah, big fish. Good fish to start the day. Not a big fish, but a good fish. Look at that one. Good fish. Take that all day long. What a morning. Just getting out and getting ready to get going. I thought he was bigger than that, man. He was pulling like he was bigger than that. That is the cool thing about it. Shallow topwater fish is they fight horizontal. They don't fight vertical. And when you get a fish to fight horizontal, man, I'll tell you what, that's just fun stuff right there. Great way to start a morning. There he is. Got that one.
Ooh,
right outside the pads. This is a good fish, Chad. I'm not going to tell you he's giant, but he's a pretty good fish. Come here, buddy. Look at that.
There you go.
That's a good largemouth. That's just one of those times where you just change baits because of the cover you're looking at. Chad just got bit right back there. Come on these pads, and you know, sometimes some of these mornings, especially at this time of the year, you get into late August, early September, these fish, they're all over the lake. I mean, you can get bass right now out in 20 feet of water, you can get them in 2 feet of water. And what you got to do is just sort through a lot of different presentations until you figure out, you know, where they're going to bite on any given day. And here's the other thing I'm going to tell you. You might get them out deep today too, you know, right at the same time we're getting a few fish up here. But that's 2 bites within a city block up against some pads. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus a little bit on some of these pads down through here and just see if there's a few more of them. That fish was right on the outside edge. That's a good one there. Get on this thicker stuff. The neat thing about fishing a collapsible frog, this Booyah pad crasher, I'm actually throwing the poppin' pad crasher here. Chad's throwing the regular pad crasher. But what's neat about it is you can skitter it along the top of those pads, and then when you hit the open water where that last fish bit, you just move it along, and you can swim it, you can pop it, you can do a lot of different things. But you know, if you're fishing that hard bait up against this, you can't throw up onto the pads. You've got to cast short of the pads. Like that fish there that I just got, there's a good chance that that fish was under the pads and just kept coming out as that frog was moving, and finally had a clean shot at it as soon as I hit that edge and took it. It's late summer, prime time for chasing largemouth bass in the warmest water of the season. Water temps are in the high 70s on this calm morning, and with the light winds, the bass are cruising shallow weed beds in 3 to 5 feet of water, and they're more than willing to blow up on Booyah pad crashers and poppin' pad crashers. Top colors are leopard frog, bullfrog, and swamp frog. You can't beat the excitement of a topwater bite on calm waters. Look at that, big fish, good fish. Oh, baby, look at that, nice fish. Oh, look at that, big one.
In the boat.
Oh,
there we go.
Nice fish, bud, that is a big one.
That's the way to do it.
Look at that. How you like that?
Right.
Nice one. That's awesome.
All right, buddy.
Good job. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by these fine sponsors. There he is, got him that time. That one I got good. This one ain't getting off. You know, this is one of the neat things. I just handed Chad one of these pop-in pad crashers. He took a junior now. But here's one of the neatest things about this bait is you can fish it like a regular frog by just swimming it through cover, but when you hit open water, you can do what I'm doing with this bait. You can pop it. And when you start popping this bait, you just get their attention. And you know, up in the cover, you can skitter it through, just swim it along like a regular frog, but the minute you hit that open water, you can make that noise. And when you make that noise, a lot of times, bam, that's when you get them to bite it. What do you got?
Oh, he's on.
Good one?
Yeah.
Looks like
he's got some weight to him.
You know, that's kind of one of the things you got to try every now and then. If you get to a point where you feel like you've really worked an area over, like we did up here in some of the shallow stuff. Oh yeah, good fish. Got himself in the weeds. It just goes to show you though, what this fish is living in is still weeds. It's just, it's out off the edge a little bit, and this one that Chad just hooked up, oh yeah, good fish. Just out off the weeds a little bit, or off the weeds you can see, and down in a little bit of that deeper water in the weeds that are a little bit more off the bottom. Good fish, bud. It's good fish. There. Nice. Yeah. Attaboy.
Come on here. Got him good. Well, we're
Need
gonna
pliers?
I'm gonna need some pliers for this
I
one.
think you got a set back there, bud.
Yeah.
Do you?
Wait. Nope.
Got him? Look at
Both
that.
finger pliers.
Nice.
All right.
Fish.
There we go.
There you go, buddy.
Ooh.
Boy, I don't know.
You gave him plenty of time.
I don't know what I got to do there. He just tried to grab it from the bottom. Never had it. It's like he nosed it. There he is. That time I got him. Same fish, I bet.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Got to be the same fish. Great way to wrap up a day. Man, I'll tell you what. This bass fishing, this stuff is just so much fun. And I'll tell you, everything you see that we're using today, you can get at your local L&M. And I'll tell you what, that ain't a giant to wrap up the day, but man, we've had a fun day catching bass. But everything you see, you can get at a local L&M store. And before we go today, I'm gonna have Chad tell you just a little bit more about L&M and what makes it my choice personally to shop for pretty much everything there is that I need.
Yeah, John, we are a family-owned company that's providing quality discount to the Northland for over 60 years. At L&M Fleet Supply, we proudly serve our northern Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan communities with a large selection of sporting goods featuring open water, ice fishing equipment, hunting gear, ammunition, marine supplies, and all the clothing you need to enjoy your next outdoor adventure. We also carry a wide array of supplies for all your farm, home, cabin, and business needs. We have a wide selection of power equipment from your most trusted brands to get the job done right. We are also stocked with pet food for all your furry friends, big and small. Looking for automotive products? L&M has that too, from batteries to tires and everything in between. How about a building project or a home repair? L&M has an extensive tool selection with the right tool for any job. L&M Fleet Supply has locations spread across the Northland, and we pride ourselves on providing quality at a discount to every customer who walks through the door at any of our Northland locations.
Well, there you go. It's as simple as that. I'll tell you what, let's fun day on the water. Get out and do some of this bass fishing. Make sure to tune back in next week for another great episode of Jon Thelen's Destination Fish.
Jon Thelen's Destination Fish has been brought to you by these great sponsors.